All right. Yay. Okay. We are going to kick this off. Welcome, everybody, to the road to MMB. Caitlin and I are so excited for this training.
Mommy.
We have the cutest little voice. I love that. So who is excited to hear about the road to MMB? I want to tell you guys a little bit of a story to start. If you don't know me, my name is Melissa. Welcome. If you're here, you're on my team. So I am very appreciative that you are here. And I'm happy to have some time with you tonight. So I want to tell you a little bit of a story. I joined Monat in June 2018. I launched my business July 2018, and I didn't really know what I was doing. I was brand new. I was plugging in. I was just like, this seems kind of cool. Let me try this out. At the time, I was actually still with a different network marketing company. I was like, oh, I can do both at once. I was very clueless, thought I was going to work too. That obviously was not in my best interest at all. But what happened was Monations 2018 was in Washington, D.C., which was like 15 minutes from my house. So I happened to be like, you know what, let me go check this thing out. Let me see what Monat is all about. I have no idea what I'm walking into. Jay drove me. I went by myself. I met up with Erica there for the first time. But y'all, when I stepped foot in that building in DC, my entire life changed. I felt the energy that was Monat. I felt the values of our company, starting from the family all the way down. I saw the success and I was like, this is the business that's going to change my life. This is the opportunity that's going to get me out of the hospital. I was working as a night shift nurse and I wanted out of the hospital. And as soon as I was at Monations, I was like, this is where I need to be. This is my future. Caitlin said she remembers watching me at Monations, and that's the weekend that she signed up. So I tell you guys that story because little baby market partner Mel, that first Monations, the only thing I bought from the gear store was this notebook. And it says, everything starts with a dream from Monat. And I've had this notebook obviously since then. I haven't really used it lately. I'm not going to lie. Since we moved, it's been upstairs in boxes. But the other day I was on Erica's weekly MMB call and she took us through this exercise. And I just got this nudge and I was like, I want to do this exercise in this notebook. I haven't brought out this notebook in literally years. One of the last entries in it was right before Jason's motorcycle accident, when I was writing out my goals, and I never really circled back. And so here we are 4 years later. Literally, it's been 4 years since his accident this month. And I was like, you know what? I want to bring it back to where it all started. So I opened this notebook and just my heart kind of cracked open, y'all. I'm not going to lie. I had this notebook since the first page is September, my numbers, September 2018, ranked up to MMB, smiley face right on here. And I just remember sitting in my office at the hospital at 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., whatever, all through the night. And I would have this notebook and I just wrote, I don't know if you guys can see, notes, pages and pages of notes and goals. And I would do trainings. And I just remember sitting in my computer and being like, this is going to change my life. This is going to change my life. This is going to change my life. I was lit the fuck up over this opportunity, lit the fuck up, didn't sleep. I was so excited. And so I want to read you guys part of what I have in here. I'm actually going to, I'll just start reading to you. So this is a training from Julie Stevens, who's our $15 million earner. And here's my leads list from back in the day. I highlighted them once they signed up. Literally, that's how I started my business. So this is from Julie Stevens. She says, how to have the best year ever. Being strong, confident, and building on the success and your accomplishments you've already achieved. Decide what you want. Put a plan together. And what is the big, audacious, hairy goal that you'd like to achieve this year? So we're talking about goal setting, business goals and career ranks. She said, decide which career rank you want to promote up to. I just remember being little baby Mel being yes, what do I want to promote up to? Look at the compensation plan. We used to have an average earnings slide. She said, what amount of income would change your life? And I want you guys to start thinking about this because this is what was driving me at the beginning. What amount of income would change your life? What amount of money would allow you to quit your job? You need to know these numbers, right? What amount of money would allow you to quit your job if that's your goal here? It was my goal. This was head down. I was going to make this happen no matter what. What amount of money would allow you to pay off debt? What amount of money would allow you to live more comfortably or add more freedom to your life? I want you all to know your numbers and your goals for this. Any amount you want to make, it is possible with Monat. Success leaves clues. Commit to the process, learn, and grow as you earn. So she said the number one step is decide what you want and why it's important to you. Decide what you want and why it's important to you. And step two, plan it out. Work backwards. What actions do you need to take in order to set yourself up for success? She said, schedule your month at a glance, set weekly goals, and be intentional. And then she said, work the plan. And this is the part that I started to take notes on for tonight. If you were going to plan a road trip across the country, what would you do first? You would make a plan, right? You'd want to know where you were going and you would make a plan to get there. She said, you'll be much more successful, get there faster, be more efficient if you map it out and plan milestones along the way. Work the plan, break it down into specific activities, monitor your progress. Are you on track? And you are the CEO of your business. Goal setting is the most important life skill you can develop. And I totally agree. And she said, success is all around us and Monat, this business works. So that is taken from back in 2018 on a training that I took at probably 3 a.m. in the hospital, written in this notebook. Y'all, I like feel my excitement in this book, like looking at my handwriting, I'm like, oh my gosh, like this girl was so excited about the opportunity that was at her fingertips. And I just like want to transfer that to you guys because right now in Monat is such an exciting time to be building businesses. Like truly, I want you to understand that. And I'll get into the timing a little bit more at the end of my little presentation, but let me share my screen. Okay, we got a little presentation for y'all. How do I make this precise? Okay, so welcome to your road to MMB. If you were going on a road trip across the country, you would likely prioritize two things. Knowing your destination is number one, and having a plan to get there. So once you knew where you were going, you had a goal destination, you'd be much more successful, get there faster, and be more efficient if you mapped it out and made a plan. MMB, so Managing Market Builder, is your first major milestone destination on your Monat journey. And tonight we are going to break down exactly how you'll get there. We're so excited for this. So why MMB? So the MMB stands for Managing Market Builder. And I want you guys to really think about stepping into the energy of I'm building something here. I spoke with so much conviction and had a certain posture about where Monat was going to take me in the beginning. I didn't have my Cadillac, but I was like, I'm a Cadillac driver with Monat, just give me time. I'm a director with Monat, just give me time. Like it hasn't happened yet, but like I'm embodying the confidence of a managing market builder, of a market mentor, of an AED. So learning how to be it before you are it is huge. So managing market builder, I'm building something here. So this is our first leadership rank in the business. Like I said, you are building a team and you are also successfully helping others win. Caitlin's going to show you exactly how you get to Managing Market Builder tangibly after I kind of break it down why this is important, why this is so exciting right now. So once you hit MMB, you're also unlocking all 4 levels of your unilevel bonuses on the compensation plan. You don't need to totally understand this. It's okay if you don't, but know that when you hit MMB, you're getting paid an additional level on your organization. Once you hit MMB, you will also get a $500 rank up bonus, 500 bucks, literally, you guys. And you're also getting matching MMP bonuses. So when you help your people hit MMP, you get a matching bonus as well. So there is like unlimited ways to make money in this business. You know that we have 10 different ways to make money in this business, but hitting managing market builder, closing that wheel on your MMB, know that you are unlocking another level of pay. Okay. So more perks to MMB. I was talking about this on my stories this week. You guys know that I signed up with Erica because I was really drawn to her leadership skills. I was really drawn to the business that she had prior to Monat. She was in she owned her own branding company. She helped women become personal brands online. And so she was taking all that expertise and teaching her like leadership skills and training to her team at the very beginning. And I was like, I want to be on this girl's team. Like, she knows what she's doing. Like, this is, if I want to go to the top, I want to be with the best. Right. And so I signed up directly with her. And I'm telling you guys that because having access to Erica, she's a $3 million earner. Okay. She's earned $3 million with Monat. And she has an MMB group that any MMB in her organization, so that's you guys, all have access to this group with her. Melina is our most recent MMB. She just got added. And maybe Melina, you can pop in the chat, like, how much has being in that group impacted you already? Having access to Erica, she hosts weekly calls for that group. And so having personal business mentorship with a $3 million earner is priceless, you guys. So just know that that's an added perk for being on our team, being able to get really, really high level training. She's in a really, really high level mastermind right now with women who are making like millions of dollars online. And so those are the types of people that she's plugged in with and learning from. And then she passes that down to us. And it's so transformative, like really, really, really powerful. I just want to like drive that point home because I really want to create a culture here on our team of growth, like being growth oriented, being a growth oriented community, being a group of women that are helping each other lift each other up. And so when you surround yourself with other women who are up leveling their lives alongside you, you become part of a really strong growth oriented community. And that's what that group chat and those weekly calls really are. The other things that you will have the ability to earn. So new leadership experience. Who has not yet hit MMB? Can you type it in the chat? Who has not yet hit MMB? Oh, Melina said you get great training with all leadership ranks in that group. Yeah, Grace says fire. Yes, 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 exactly. Okay, lots of people. Yes, Melina has already earned new leadership experience. So anyone who has not yet hit MMB, you are eligible to earn it. Okay, and I want to show you, and then also collective summer camp, which I'll go over too. So let's go. Let me flip screens here. Okay, so this is the little trailer that they did for the new leadership experience. I want you guys to really start to like picture yourselves there, okay? Todd Duncan, they hire for training, business training. He is unbelievable. So go ahead and watch.
The idea to grow is to take away the stuff that's getting in the way. It's actually to become a master of pruning. Take away the old, cut away the bad, get rid of the stuff that doesn't work. Constantly innovate around growth. Narrow your focus and enlarge your horizon. That's what happens when you choose growth.
You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending. Ordinary people can have extraordinary impact. They just have to choose. When you wake up with purpose, your fuel is never going to go. You're always going to be inspired. Inspired by knowing that what we do will change life.
So that was the little one that they came out with in 2021. And now watch the video the trailer that they made of their first ever new leadership experience. And now they're opening it up for round 2. But
I saw my own initiative path. They showed me a mountain that I was supposed to go to die. But I had specific instructions that I had to do the path.
what's happening?
Happy Tuesday, everybody. How are you?
Okay. Here we go.
Learning and about getting ready for that next step. Because as I said last night, we strongly believe that you guys are the future of Monat.
Muchos de ustedes van a poder conseguir oportunidades grandes. Many of you are going to be able to achieve big opportunities. Solo ustedes, only you, van a hacer que las cosas pasen. Are going to make things happen. Les vamos a ayudar. And we are going to help. Y si ustedes en algún momento duda, and if at some point you los vamos a empujar, we are going to push you. Pero vamos a ayudar. But we'll get there.
Fear has two meanings. Forget everything and run, or face everything and rise. The choice is absolutely not mine, but yours.
I have to do things to take me to the level I want to go to. We were not built to stay stagnant, collect moss. We weren't built to be just normal, right? We were built to go for something. We were built to be our best. We were built to chase greatness.
You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending. How many people are into that? How many of you will I see at Director Summit next year?
How cool, right? Who wants to be there? I'm not eligible. Like, who wants to be there? I would freaking be running for this, y'all. So I would love, she doesn't know I'm going to do this, but Grace, if you are able to share, I would love to hear your story of hitting MMB, because I want you guys to hear how possible this is. I saw her name at one point. Is she not on there? Grace? If she can't, then maybe Caitlin, you want to share her story real quick?
Yeah, I will. I think she had to pop off. So Grace she signed up in 2020, and she joined, I think Jess, was it in July? She joined Jess in like July or June as a market partner. She said, when I do something, I will never forget her onboarding. She told Jess and I, when I do something, I give it my all. And I never do anything at half-ass, essentially. And we were like, oh, this girl's going to be fire. Okay, she joined in June. I went to Ohio in July. I was like, Jess, where's that cute little blonde girl? She's like, I don't know. So that being said, Grace like stepped back, right? How many of you have like joined and then you're like, oh, I don't know, right? Okay, so this happened. And then we got on, I believe it was in September. Grace, so between July and September, Grace was just kind of watching. I think she signed up a few VIPs, maybe one market partner. And then she was on a call in September with our team, and she just felt like she got unlocked. She was like, oh my gosh, I can run this business and just be myself. Like, it doesn't matter like how I show up, I can just do it. And we were like, yeah. And that being said, in October 2020, she hit MMB, going from never hitting MMP with no market partners, like working with her, no tangible team doing anything, from MMP, or went from nothing to MMB in 25 days. And we were like, let's go. She was literally just running. And when we asked her like about that, she would say it was her belief, and it was literally like her no quit of just like the hunger of like, I just am gonna do it. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. Like, I'm just doing it. And it wasn't anything special as far as magic sauce or whatever. She just had the vision, she had the goal, and she just went for it. And we like to tell that story because it's like, whether you're brand new and you literally just enrolled, or you've been around for a long time and you need to change the story and start right now, you can hit MMB by the end of May. Period. Done. We've seen it. That's Grace's story.
So literally, yeah, we just wanted you to hear that it's possible to hit MMB, even if you don't have a single market partner right now. You can still do it this month. So let me just finish my little presentation. I'm almost done. I want to show you the qualifications. So if you are someone that wants to hit MMB this month so that you're able to go to new leadership experience, if you hit MMB in May 2023, all you have to do is maintain paid as rank through June, and Monat will fly you from wherever you live to Miami, and you will be a part of the next new leadership experience, which is so freaking exciting. So how do I qualify? market partners who rank advance for the first time to MMB during the qualification period must meet both of the following requirements: maintain their paid as rate equal to the MMB. So like I said, just hit it in May and maintain it in June, and build 3 blocks cumulatively within the 6-month qualification period. So if you've enrolled VIPs and market partners in the last 6 months, or I guess 5 months, from now, 5 months back, those count. You'll be able to log in and look to see how many, but know that it's totally possible for you. And we want you there. Like, this is a life-changing experience. Like, me choosing to go to Monations literally changed my life. You choosing to run for this promotion this month and have access to the new leadership experience, be flown to the corporate headquarters, hang out with corporate, meet Todd Duncan, like, it's unbelievably exciting. So if that's you and you want to run, let Caitlin and I know so that we know and we can mentor you and we can help you lock it in this month, because time is of the essence. But like she said, you can absolutely do it in 28 days. It is possible. So the other thing that hitting MMB in the next few months gives you is a collective summer camp. So Caitlin and I and Erica and Jasmine are hosting this summer camp. If you want to learn more about this, I'm not going to take up too much time now, but if you want to learn more, there is a live in the training hub. But know that hitting MMB also earns
recording in progress.
Wow. Oh no. Let me see who that is. If you could mute, please. Okay, we're good. Okay, so why now? And I feel so passionately about this, you guys. Like, this business used to be a whole lot harder than it is now. I'm just going to be honest. This business used to be a whole lot harder than it is now. Now is the best time to be building a money business for a couple different reasons, and to be going for MMB, quite honestly. They changed the compensation plan. So you can now, if you know, you know how many times you've been close to MMP and all you needed were active legs. You had the volume, you just needed active legs. Now we don't need active legs anymore. So you can hit MMP just on your personal sales, which means if you want to hit MMB, all you need to do is help 2 girls hit MMP. So just know that it's so much easier now than ever before. Also, I was talking on, I think one of Melina's calls, like, building in 2021 and 2022 were hard, y'all. So if you've been around through those years, I want you guys to just like literally erase the past, like blank slate, erase it. That's what I'm doing. I'm like, let's forget those years. We are in a brand new era now. Money is like a brand new, like, I feel like we're starting from scratch, truly. And so I want you guys to run with that excitement. This is a time where we can collapse timelines, truly. And I'm telling myself every day, I'm a timeline collapser. Caitlin's got a sticky note. Collapsing timelines is what I do. Okay. So know that you can, you can move the needle. Melina said signing up 10 MPs. Exactly. It's like you can move the needle so fast now, because what we have is exactly what people want right now. People want community. They want connection. They want growth. They want human interaction. They want positivity. They want more money. They want good hair. They want better health. We literally have all that stuff that we're offering to people. And so all we need to do is make it look cool as shit and fun as hell. And like, we're having a great time making money, which we are. You just need to be able to share that confidently and invite people to join our team. And that's how you're going to get to MMB. So I think that wraps up my part. I'm so excited for y'all to hear from Caitlin. Get your pens ready, get your notebooks out. You are about to learn all the things. I'm so excited. I'm going to pin you, babe.
Yay. All right. We're timeline collapsers. For the sake of this recording, I won't wear this on my forehead, but let's remember, shall we? Okay. So I just want to echo what Mel was saying. I need to be able to see you guys. Can we see this? Okay. Everyone can see this. When I start writing, we want to make sure the glare is okay. Okay, so we'll check in on that. But I just want to echo what she says as far as it's so much easier to build your business now. Like, we go back to 2018, y'all. This was before TikTok. I'm pretty sure it was even an app. Okay, we had no reels on Instagram. Okay, wait, if you wanted to make a video, you had to pre-record and upload that baby. Okay, we used an app called InShot. Some of you may still use it. There was no CapCut. Okay, I'm just saying we were slinging shampoo like you weren't going to tell us no, essentially, and we had no resources that you have now. Okay, and so I want you guys to be like, nobody's going to tell me no, and I have 25 million resources. Okay, I think sometimes we get overwhelmed with like, well, should I put content here or here? I'm like, I don't care where you put content. I don't care who you're talking to. Just go and do it. Because honestly, there's people that do this in person only and blow it up. There's people who do this online only and blow it up. It's your posture. And it's also understanding. We're going to like go into strategy. Mel and I were laughing about this today because we're like, oh gosh, your minds are about to be blown. This is like so easy. Okay, ready? I gotta put my phone on silent so that we can do this thing. So MMB, you guys, this is gonna get scribbly, so you gotta just like follow along. Can we read it okay? Oh, you can read it okay? Okay. It's glary for me, but we're gonna go with it. MMB, what's the structure of MMB? You need 500 personal volume. Write it down. Even if you know this, please write it down. Literally, because why? Because the more you write it, the more you'll know it. The more you know it, the more you'll do it. Really, promise. Okay. You need 4 active lines. What's that mean? That means a market partner with 200 PV or more. We can still see this, okay? Yeah, cool. All right. And then you need 5,000 GB. I just want y'all to be honest. Does 5,000 make you sweat? Type yes in the comments if you're like, but how? Sounds good, but how? Yes, okay. It's not gonna make you sweat after tonight because we're breaking it down, baby. It's really fire. Okay, we can still see this. 5,000 GB, and you need 2 MMPs. Don't worry, I'm gonna erase this and we'll do the next section on the thing. You can still see that? Yeah, okay. 2 MMPs. I'll give you a second. Guys, we got real serious. Glass cleaner. We're not effing around with one of these tonight. We're right here, okay? Everyone got it? Okay. All right. So to do this, I want to know, tell me in the comments what part of it makes you the most nervous. Maybe you're not nervous at all. That's great. If you're not, tell me you're not. If you're not, this easel, bro, what's going on? All right. But what part of it makes the most maintaining it? Oh, girl, listen. I'm about to show you how to hit it so easily that maintaining is not going to be an issue. Recruiting, okay. I'm just wondering, is it like the MMPs or is it the volume? Like what part of it are you like, ooh, I don't know about that. No one else has things? That's great. That's fine. Let's do it. Okay. Oh, 2 MMPs until I realized that MMP is easier than, yeah. MMP is like, I'm about to show you, MMP is like, can I tell you a quick story? Sidebar, guys. MMP can literally be hit in a matter of 12 hours or less. One event, one little, I gotta tell you the story about my mom. Does anyone know? Type mom in the comments if you know the story about my mom. The second month I was going for MMB. My mom signed up as a market partner. I was like, Mom, and listen, this was when Mel was earning her Cadillac too. I needed to be an MMB leg for Mel to earn her Caddy. I was like, Mom, I need you to put in some work. All right. She's like, okay. And my mom, bless her heart, she used to do Pampered Chef. She was the 90s mom that did every single direct sales, you know what I mean? And killed it, really, honestly. So I'm like, I need you to ask the neighbors or call your friends if they want some shampoo. She's like, oh yeah, I'll just go over to Jan's. I'll go over, whatever. My mother, who is 50 some years old, got her product pack the last 3 days of the month. I was like, yeah, I need you to be in an MMP. Okay, what do I need to do? This many orders, blah, blah. Okay. This is when we had to have active lines. I needed her to get 2 market partners. She calls her best friend. She said, you're ordering this. Best friend said, okay. My mom literally was at MMP in a matter of 24 hours. Mel earned her Cadillac. It was pretty cool. But that being said, I'm like, my 50-some-year-old mother walked across the street to the neighbors, to 3 different neighbors. They all ordered shampoo. And then she called her best friends. They ordered shampoo and it was done. So if you're like, how do I hit MMP? I just want to ask you to get bold for a second. It's like, you probably know 5 people. That's all it takes. And I'm going to show you in a sec. Okay. All right. So let's break down the 5,000. 5,000, because that's really the 5,000 GV and the 2 MMPs is the biggest thing you need here structurally, right? You can get your 4 market partners. That's just a matter of you going and inviting people. It's getting 2 of them to hit their rank. You get bold and old. 2 of them to hit their rank, but you need that volume. Now, here's the cool thing. When you have 2 people hit that MMP, that's 20, well, I don't want a dollar sign. That's 2,400 in GV that's knocked off of this. Gone, just because they both hit their rank. Okay, so then we're down to 2,600 GV. Now, don't worry, we're going to break down the volume even further, but I just want you to understand. Is the glare okay? We're still good? Okay. You helping your 2 people is going to take away half of the volume that you already need. Cool. So let's just worry about this. I mean, let's not even worry about it. Let's just take care of this. Does that feel a little easier? 2,600? Can we do 2,600? I feel like I'm on freaking Wheel of Fortune. Anybody? 2,600. All right. So let's break it down even further. Here, this is where your minds are about to be blown. I got to get the notebook for this. Does everyone understand that when I say GV, that means group volume, personal volume and group volume. Sometimes they mesh. We're not going into a whole comp plan thing, but everything you sell in the back office has volume. Some people call it points. That's fine too. Has volume assigned to it. So let's get strategic. Instead of being like, I don't know, I'm going to sign up. Does anyone get a little overwhelmed about that? Because I do. Straight up. If somebody was like, yeah, Caitlin, I need you to get 15 people this month, I'd be like, oh, okay, where do I need to go and do that? But if somebody told me what I'm about to tell you, I'd be like, done. This is the Girl Scout cookies. I'm literally slinging shampoo. Somebody sign me up for winning the freaking hula hoop race and shit, because that's what this is. Ready? Okay. The IR system. Everyone familiar with that? This guy. We're probably all using it right now, most of us, to some extent. We love it. Did you know that the IR system is 190 volume? Cool. It's great. Does anyone use the skincare? Type yes in the comments if you use skincare. All right. Did you know that the Be Gentle line, the system, the Be Gentle system is 321 volume? What? What? Yeah. What about, does anyone use the oil? Rejuvenique? Yeah. Rejuvenique is 116 volume. Listen, you've probably heard 100. So for the sake of this training, we're rounding down. But because prices increased, and all that jazz, some of the volumes increased, but let's just stick with 100 for math, okay? You know you'll hit it if we go with 100, okay? And then, does anyone have children here? Type kids in the comments. Does anyone use the junior line? You mamas. This month is your month, man. It's 186 volume right now. 186. Okay. You guys see where I'm going with this? Is anyone catching the feels about this? We're going to use the glass spray again. I want you guys to write down those numbers. the IR. Let's write down one more. I have one more on here. The renew system. Does everyone know what I mean by system? It's the one that's pre-made when you go into a car under systems. Okay, Monat did that on purpose. Can I sidebar again? Back in 2018, back in NAM, all we had was systems. There's about 4 of them, maybe 6, maybe. This stuff was wonky. I mean, it was good. It obviously worked. We used it, but we had no mix and match. You couldn't pair a shampoo with a conditioner. I remember at Monations 2019 when they announced that, we were like, ah. But that being said, you want to know what we did? Straight up. If somebody had thin hair and they needed hydration, they got 2 systems. They got the volume system and the renew system. So I just want to empower you because systems is how you duplicate and it's how it's easy. Now we have what, like 10 of them? Literally everything's in a system. So the renew system is 157. So let's just write that one down too, because it's a little bit lower than the IR. It's also a little cheaper, right? Because it doesn't have the serum in it. Everyone got that? Yeah, Christina, share more about the kids line. Everyone, I'm about to start saying something. I don't have kids. I'm about to start slinging it though. I might challenge myself. See if I can sell 5 junior lines. I don't know. Might be fun. Here's the thing too, and your customers, it's not just about us. Your customers are getting double VIP points for it. Talk about it. Okay. So we know that these things all have volume. And we know we need volume for MMB. I mean, we need it for every rank. But what if it was so simple to hit this 5,000? We just did a little multiplication, a little division, used some numbers. And we were like, oh, shoot, I should just sell some systems. Your brain's about to be blown, ready? Okay. 5,000 volume could be 26 IR systems. That's all. 26 of them. I gotta wipe this board down, it's still wet. Write this down. I didn't dry it good enough. 5,000. We're gonna make it like this. Could be 26 IR systems between you and everyone that you're doing this business with. Whether you have a market partner on your team or not. We're not even talking about if you sign up market partners this month, all of their product packs have volume. You're already moving and grooving. I just want you to be like, oh, that's all I need to do. So 26 IR systems. Maybe that feels a lot. What about this? 10 IR systems plus 16 junior lines. Every mom that gets an IR system gets a junior line. In your whole organization. What? Anyone else? Because when I was looking at this, I was like, maybe I should have done that 5 years ago. Just straight up. I'm like, why am I not treated like this? Okay, it gets better. Ready? What if it's like 10 IR, 6 junior, and you just go ham on oils, 19 oils. That's all it takes. Again, I'm like 10 moms, 6 of them get the junior line and 10 of them get the oils, then only 9 other people sign up for oils. I don't know. I don't care what it looks like. That's all that needs. And listen, you're not the only one doing it. If you're going to MMB, remember what Mel said, you're building. There's people with you. They're doing this with you. Their stuff counts. Okay? So let's talk about those people. We understand now for 5,000, these are some ways that we could accumulate that. But what about the people that need to hit their first ranks, right? What's Christina saying is the perfect combo. Mama takes care of their postpartum. Look at you. Every single mom on here, I want to see it. Every time you talk about your IR and your junior line, would you tag me on your story so I can reshare it? Because I don't got kids. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. I mean, you can. If it keeps you accountable, let's do it. Okay. So now we need our 2 people hitting MMP. 2 of them. 2 MMPs. Is anyone here ever signed up a market partner? And you're like, cool, they've gone through their onboarding. We did our Zoom call. They're like ready to rock and roll. And you're like, but they're not doing anything. Or like, I don't know how to help them. I don't know how to direct them. They need to sign up a VIP. They need to close a block. Listen, I've been doing this for almost 5 years. These words have come out of my mouth. Okay. From now on, the way I will be talking is what I'm about to show you. 2 MMPs. So they need 1,200 volume each. Right? Instead of saying, hey, I need you to get 1,200 volume to hit your rank, or I need you to close a block. What if we just said, hey, why don't you go sell 5 systems and 5 oils this month? I'm sorry. If someone, back in the day, Mel and I, we had 0 systems. I joined Mel 6 weeks into her starting this business. I was like, what do I do? She's like, I don't know. Let's talk to people in 3 ways. So I'm telling you right now, like, if you literally were like, yeah, go sell 5 systems, I'd have been like, today? I'll do it today. Okay. Instead of being like, hey, let's hit your rank. If you said, yeah, I see that you want that and you want to make about this much money, let's sell 5 systems and 5 oils. Now you would literally hit the rank. You'd literally hit the rank. Or maybe it's not even oils. Maybe it's, I did the math, don't worry. Oh, we'll say this market partner, number 1, did that. Number 2 did 8 renew systems. I didn't say 8 VIPs, by the way, because we used to sell systems 2 at a time. Straight up. You got the volume and you got the hydration. So 8 of them. Does this feel a little bit more tangible? Are you like, oh, I can help a new market partner and be like, let's get 5 systems sold and 5 oils. That could be 1 cart, a system and an oil. A 5th of it's gone, right? So if you're helping your people literally do this, this could look a lot of different ways. I just wanted it to be super simple. Either one of these, plus if they get market partners, yeah, I was gonna say skincare is even more. If there's somebody that's a skincare junkie, like absolutely, that's all it takes. And again, this is gonna equal 2,400 of your 5,000. And if you're out there just working your business as an MMB would, you're recruiting other market partners who are coming in and bringing in some sort of volume, and you have your own VIP sales going through. Truly, most people, when they hit MMB, have high TV at least the first month, because they're like, let's go. They're signing up market partners, they're signing up VIPs, they're helping every customer that they already have. For those of you that have been around for a while, which I'll see a lot of you, have you reached out to your VIPs and asked if they want a junior line? It's 186. And it's like $63 for VIPs. These are ways to move that volume that I think sometimes we get so hung up on the title of the stinking rank that we don't even actually just take a second and go, what does this tangibly look like? Like, what does this actually look like for me to do? Okay, so how could we do this right now? Right now, today is the 4th. Gotta look at my calendar so I know what the weeks are. We're gonna have a little challenge. We're gonna do this together. Okay. Today is Thursday, the 4th. And we said, I'm looking at my thing here. What's the volume of the grab bag? Great question. That will be on your FAQ. I didn't come prepared with that. It really is on the FAQ. Okay. So today's the 4th. We're going to go back to, we're just going to talk about what you need to do right now. If you have market partners, great. You're going to set them up with what we just saw of either 8 systems or 5 systems, 5 oils. We're going to talk about you and what you're taking care of. Okay. I will say this too, you guys, the hot tools, they don't have a lot of volume. It's like anywhere from like 20 to like 50, but add a stinking hot tool to somebody's system. You know, I don't know about y'all, but I've been doing tutorials like mad. I just filmed another one today, putting them up there. People love that. They love to see stuff in action. I think it's honestly going to be really simple for people to be like, I want that hot tool. And you're like, and you want a system. Done. Right? Okay. So let's look at what you're going to do right now. Today's the 4th. Like I said, I know I keep repeating that. It's Thursday. So we have what, 11 days till 15th, mid-month? Okay. We want 26 systems. We're going back to the 26 IR systems for the whole month in your whole organization. Can we just talk about you right now? Can you sell 5 systems by the 15th? What do you think? 5 of them. You want to know what's cool about that too? You're probably going to hit your 1,000 or your 1,500 PV with that. And you're going to get your PV bonus. What if it's in an MP pack? Does that count? Yes. Girl, MP packs start at 200 PV. So if you're signing up market partners, that volume accrues. Did you guys know that the overachiever pack is 500 PV? Did you know that if your market partner signs up with an overachiever and helps 2 other people, 3 people total would hit a rank? If they all signed up with the overachiever pack? Yeah. See how duplicatable this is? See how simple this is? We just like to get in our heads about it. You guys available to this? Can you sell 5 systems by the 15th? 5 systems. I don't care if that's IR. I don't care if that's, we'll count oil as a system. I don't care if that's the junior line. Yeah. Junior and IR. 5 systems. I didn't say 5 VAPs. I mean, go get them. You close your block for the month for the little check thing, bonus bingo card for Bahamas by closing a block this month. But if you're like, well, where do I do the 5 systems? Do you have current VAPs? What system do they need? What junior line do they need? What oil do they need? Do they need the grab bags? Those count. And then new people too. Don't get hung up on like, oh, I have to just go find all new people. Yeah, I mean, we want to be adding new people every single month, but have you followed up with your people first? Truly, truly. Some of you have heard the story when I hit MM for the first time. I was like, I had, is Kaylin on here? Yeah, Kaylin was there. I think she's one of the only, Sarah Copley was there too. But we had a lot of volume to move in the last few days, and it came down to systems. And it came down to, let me reach out to my customers. At Starbucks, I moved 1,000 volume in about 6 hours because I simply followed up with my people, my current people. I said, hey, is there anything you need to restock on? Do you need any new recommendations? How can I help you? Oh my gosh, so glad you reached out. Yeah, I need this, I need an oil, I need a blah, 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 blah. So why do I tell you that? Because if you're not communicating with your people, how are they supposed to know to tell you? I mean, you think about it. Do you, when you buy oils or Saint makeup or whatever you buy from other network marketers, do you go to them? I don't. But if they follow up with me, I'm like, thank God you messaged me. Okay, yes, I do need something, right? That's your job. That is your job. Caitlin says, I'll never forget. It was epic. Really was, in my parents' basement. Oh, Harry Potter hole. Okay, does anyone have any questions? And is this helpful? Does this feel more doable? You're like, 5 systems by the 15th, I can do that. Yeah? 26 systems in the whole month between me and whoever's gonna come in here? Yeah, because I'm gonna do 5, and then I'm gonna help 2 more market partners. They're each gonna do 5, that takes care of 15. The other 9 or 11, they'll come. Seriously, they'll come. Okay, does anyone have questions about that? Or any questions about volume in general? Mel, is there anything else you wanted me to cover on that?
I think that was fire. It's so doable, you guys. Instead of being like, oh, I need to sell 5K, it's like, oh, I just need to sell 26 IR systems. I just need to talk about pick 2 systems. If you're a mom, pick the junior system, pick the IR system, talk about that all month long. That's it, done. Sell it like crazy every day. You know, just talk about the perks, talk about the ingredients, show transformations. And like Caitlin said, I want to share with you, because since I have my little notebook here, I told you I wrote down all my numbers. So it says 2018 business numbers. This is so wild to look at. So my first month that I was working my business was July. I'm going to tell you July through December, just hear the numbers. In July, I personally had signed up 4 market partners. I had 15 people in my downline, and my volume was 2,795. In August, I went from 15 people in my downline to 36 in my downline. My volume went from 2,700 to 4,395. In September, I went from 4,395 to 9,121, and I had 75 people in my downline. In October, I went to 10,000 in volume. I had 106 people in my downline. In November, I went to 17,000 in volume. I had 166 people in my downline. And in December, this is crazy, I hit 31,400 in volume and had 296 people in my downline. Compound effect. That's why this business is brilliant, because it's network marketing. Every person that you bring in, you're getting a network of people. Like Caitlin is doing she did a call today. One of her girls signed up hairstylist. The hairstylist has a network of 40 customers. Caitlin went live in her team video thing today. That's crazy. That's a network of 40 people. Do you know how you can collapse timelines like that? It's just a matter of belief, of confidence, how your posture when you're talking about this business and you're inviting people into the team and the community and the opportunity. How are you holding yourself? How are you speaking about it? What's your confidence level? What's your belief level? Those are all things that really, really, really make a difference. We were running like our hair was on fire in the beginning. We had no idea what we were doing. We were just passionate as fuck. That's it. Like literally, we were just running, and it worked. People love that. They eat it up. And so that's honestly the biggest part of this is the belief, is the confidence, is the passion, and then executing. Sling those systems, babes, and then you'll be MMB in no time. Do y'all have a question? Go ahead.
I was going to say something too. If you have questions, go ahead and drop in the comments, or just say me and you can unmute. But I was going to say too, I signed up in September of 2018. You guys, it took me a few weeks to get a VIP. Real talk. I didn't hit my first rank that first month, but October came, and that first month of compound of just showing up, October came, and I started popping off. I hit MMP. I was like, dope. November came, I hit AMB, the next rank. And then Mel was like, now you're going to go for MMB. Put me in a little mastermind with Erica. I didn't know Erica at the time. So that was my 3rd month in business. It's done quicker, but that was my 3rd month in business. I hadn't promoted out someone under me. I had barely hit the 2nd rank. Now they wanted me to double rank again, and I did it. And you know why? Again, the compound effect, number 1. But the second thing was the belief. And it was the hunger that I had. You guys, MMB is when I walked away from my job. My husband said, oh, if you make comma checks doing what you've been doing, what would happen if you did that full time? What would happen? 9 months later, I earned my car. So I say that because MMB really is the catalyst to the life that you're looking for. It really is. If you have received an MMB check, most likely it had a comma in it, and you were like, oh shoot, this is the vision. This is what those crazy shampoo girls are talking about. We ain't playing, okay? So have the belief. It starts there. And just like Mel said, it's not how much knowledge you have on the products. It's not how well you know them. It's not even how well you recommend them. You can fall over what you're saying. You could say, I got to ask somebody to know what to recommend you. Let me get some resources. It's your belief. People want to know that they are following or joining something that is strong. Period. Okay. Now, is there any questions?
If there's not, I would just say to wrap this up, know what you're building and tell people about it. I think I just saw Macy have a really great post with her belief that she's bringing her husband home from his job with this business. And that is something that people will follow. You guys, like, you have to declare what you're building here. What are you creating here? What is your vision? And why would people want to join you? That's what a managing market builder will do. Okay. You have to cast that vision for others. Lead them. People need guidance right now. And we have that here. We have so much to offer. So have conviction, have confidence, have passion, share, sell those systems. How do you guys feel? Good. Who's running for MMB? I love it. Anyone running?
Andrea is.
Yeah. Yes, babe. This is your mom.
Andrea's gonna hit it this month. I already know.
Yeah, she is. Who else? Jamie is. Sarah Coakley, Hannah, Macy, Jen, Christina, Kaylin. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Christy, y'all, how proud of yourselves will you be on the 15th of next month when you get paid as an MMB? Truly, like, do you need that money right now? What would Melina, will you share a little bit when you were a new mom trying to make the ends meet? How did money help?
I mean, like, yeah, for me, I like talk about this rank a lot, and Andrea knows with my team, and you're my team too, but I'm saying I talk about this rank a lot, and I love that we had this call, and I look at the universe a lot. I wasn't supposed to be able to be on this call, and I am. And then, so I took a lot of notes to relay on my call tomorrow, because I'm going to be talking about ranks tomorrow specifically. And I'm going to use a lot of these tips. So this was amazing. So thank you, Caitlin. Thank you, Mel. But I want to say this is that I want to breed MMBs. Somehow I want to breed MMBs. And I tell everybody it's like the sweet spot. Cause like she said, depending on your income level and whatever, you can make this your full-time job at this rank. Almost, I would say it's a sweet spot of income where you're making a significant amount of money monthly and you're winning all the trips. Like MMB is like the sweet spot. Like you'll go on every trip for the rest of your money history and get a good substantial income in your household at MMB. And it's not that hard if you get out of your own way. So like, it's that sweet spot. And I was like running for this for so long. And when I finally hit it, like, yeah, it's changed. I pay for everything in my whole household. I'm a single mom, single income. And it's like, it has now, and I understand the confidence stuff. I talk about that all the time. I've talked about it on here, but like if you breed that confidence or speak that confidence already, you'll breed it with your team. That's what I mean. like it will come. And I think that these calls are really, I can sense a whole shift in everybody's energy. So that's just amazing. Like you totally can do it. And if anybody needs any other tips from me, you can drop it in our Facebook chat. I have no problem. Like, but it's the sweet spot. Like this is like, we can talk about $1 million earners and Cadillacs and all day, but like MMB is like, I feel like MMB is like the best place to be. And you're going to have you win all the trips and you get a substantial income increase. I mean, like it's completely like life-changing.
Pam said you can make 5 figures. We have an MMB making like $10,000 to $12,000 a month. Like,
Yes.
that's wild, guys. So yeah, let's thank you for sharing, Melina. All right, let's keep this to an hour. Thank you all for being here. If you don't have any questions, let's wrap it up and go sell some systems. All right, y'all. Love you guys. Bye.